What's up, guys? Rob Kuhn here. Look, we have been blessed. Doug Polk has challenged the entire world to a $100,000 plus 200 400 blind heads up match, the purest form of poker, and his first opponent, multimillionaire Bill Perkins. What you're about to witness next is one hell of a hand. Stay tuned. You're going to love it. Let's get in the action.
On that, I guess 3,800?
3,800.
200 more for the extra 100 situation.
The blinds are 200 400. Doug makes it 1100.
Love to have Bill here. One of the most entertaining players and nice guys around. Anytime he wants to come to Texas, we love having him.
Absolutely.
Or I guess I shouldn't say come to Texas. He lives in Texas, but he's not often in Austin.
Right.
These
That's
are
what I
the
understand.
situations where amateurs like me
And
do
here we
not
got a
know
4-bet
when deep
into
set.
Bill with queens. This could be a good opportunity for him to climb out.
15,000.
Call.
With the blinds being 200 400, Doug makes it 1100 on the button or the small blind heads up scenario. Bill goes for the 3-bet to 3,800. Doug goes for the 4-bet to 13,800. Now, Doug can obviously choose to call here, but 4-betting is completely reasonable, and Bill has no other option to call. Playing 500 big blinds deep, Bill just simply has a call. There's really no reason to try to 5-bet and deuce with pocket queens, as Doug is not going to shove worse or anything like that. Let's continue on.
Check.
$8,500.
Call.
Call.
Action checks Doug with 26,000 in the middle. He bets 8,500. This is the sizing you pretty much always want to use in 4-bet pots. You don't really go for the big sizing, especially on a jack-high board when another player can just have something like, let's say, 7-8 suited or something like that. You block some of his calling range already with ace highs, so you can simply get him off a hand like, let's say, king 10 suited, 7-8 suited, whatever, something like this. Especially having the ace of spades, this makes for a very, very nice hand to see bet, as you have the backdoor spades, backdoor straight draw, and an over. Bill goes for the call. He could obviously go for a check raise if he wanted, but I think call is better.
Check.
Doug looking for an ace on the river.
Doug with the ace of spades might get a little more frisky here, planning to put him to the test on spade, which is all good news to Bill, who's sitting pretty here with queens.
$42. No.
Outside bet.
Huge bet.
52,000.
52,000.
Call 52.
Here we go, folks.
Quick call.
With 43,000 in the middle, Doug bets 52,000, which is a really nice size bet. He gets to put pocket 10s, pocket 9s, pocket 8s all in the blender, and this is a very hard spot for those hands. Most of those hands are probably fold. Perhaps he has a hand like queen 10 of spades or king 10 of spades, or maybe a 6-7 suited type of hand that he's calling the 4-bet with. He can have all of these hands because they're playing 500 big blind poker. You get to play all of these suited hands because they have a lot of playability the deeper they are. As for Bill's decision here, he can check shove if he wants. He gets to deny equity from natural bluffs like ace-king or spades that are continuing to bluff. But also calling is completely reasonable, and calling is a little bit preferred in the sim. Let's continue on and see what happens.
Definitely an ace or perhaps the king. Oh, that is going to be a card. That's going to be a card.
Doug with the dry ace. Will he make another stab at this?
I expect Doug is going
All in.
to go all in.
Oh, my goodness.
This is going to take a while.
It's a 6-spot. 6-spot.
This is a tough spot. It's a 4-bet pot.
Bill's very
Could be
likable.
up against aces, kings,
It's really going to depend on what
jacks,
time it is.
or
what time is
flush, or bluff.
Yeah.
Bill asking what time it is.
Doug looks really fucking serious here. I feel like I've never seen him look more serious.
What do you think, Rick?
Someone told him the
I
time.
think he's calling.
I think he's calling too.
I didn't even notice that.
A painful but correct call. That's what I think.
What do you think, chat? One if he calls, two if he folds.
Ah, you're so balanced.
Before we see what Bill does, what would you guys do in the comment section? I'm very curious. I personally think I would just fold and probably call with either the queen of spades. Now, this isn't an easy spot, and I've obviously already ran the solution. Doug's bluff is actually very correct. He's supposed to bet the turn, he's supposed to bet big, like he did, and he's supposed to shove the river. So from a theory perspective, this is actually a very nice play from Doug. He could have just called pre, but other than that, 4-betting is completely fine. It's a low frequency play, but it's completely reasonable. And Bill is in a very tough spot. What would you guys do? Leave a comment below. While you're down there, click the sub button. It's free. Let's see what Bill does.
A lot of people think he's going to call.
We got some twos in there. 70-30, 75-25.
Doug, if I went all in on the flop, on the pre-flop, would you have called? Doug?
Doug's going to choose not to answer that question.
Is that a live thing?
All of a sudden, conversation stops.
This is tough.
Huge pot. If he calls, it would be the biggest ever on a Lodge live stream. 420,000 is the record.
Pick a number between 1 and 7.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Call.
I lose.
Oh, the randomization.
Yeah, he called.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Nice call.
Good number. Fucking Doug, you fucking put me to the test. Put me to the fucking test.
Huge
Sometimes you
pot.
have to.
I'm not the captain of calling school. I only graduated, I was second in my class, but
I believe that just was the
I wish
largest
you had a
pot
different
ever
favorite
played on the
number.
Lodge live stream.
What, how many numbers were calls?
I just want to tell you something. I know you guys might not believe this. All of them were calls.
Streaming games are back. The Hustler, the Lodge, Live at the Bike. Everyone's putting on good streams. The games have never been better. I'm going to be on the Hustler April 5th, 6th, and 7th. Anyway, I hope you guys like this analysis. Much love.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of